Hello again and welcome to my video. Got a cup of tea this morning just to keep me busy, and anyway, this little project we've got to do now is a local factory has given me a little project to work on. They've got these, well, all I can think is that they're sort of a suspension unit. They're rubber, well, cones, whatever you want to call them, with a steel insert at each end. They just want me to bore out through the middle to approximately 31mm. They're to clear a 30mm diameter bar. Not quite sure what they're going to be used for, but it's a little bit chilly outside today. We're minus 1 degree. So I've lit a little log burner in the background. I don't know whether you can see it down here. It's just to keep me warm and tidy. So yeah, we'll get on with that, and I'll see you how we progress with this job. Okay, speak to you later on. As you can see, I'm using special chuck jaws here because the rubber cones are literally a bit too flexible really, and the steel inserts at each end are only about 10mm thick. So to hold the units in a normal chuck jaw, it just wouldn't be sufficient to be able to machine the outside face. It would just flex too much because of the rubber. So the idea is literally just to drill out the front edge first of all, just to make sure I can get right through the steel into the rubber without too many problems. I'm not running it too quick, too fast, because it's going to flex too much if I run it too quick. So I'll just put the drill in at each end, and then we can start from there. Once I've done that, then we can see about putting the drill right the way through. And here I'm running a slightly bigger drill through, just to make it easier to get started with the boring bar. I'm going to go right through, including drilling through the rubber. So it seems to be going okay, but again, I've got to run it fairly slowly. It's tearing the rubber inside a little bit, but I think we should be okay. Once I've got through, then that'll give me something to work with. So we'll just keep going with this. I'll turn it round and go through from the other side if necessary. And here I'm using a standard boring bar, which is okay for drilling through, or for boring through the steel. Because it's got a carbide tip on the tool, it's not really very good for cutting rubber, but I'll just have to go through, finish this off first of all, and then I may need to do something else to clear the rubber in behind. The rubber itself is flexing a little bit, so even when I get the hole in the steel to the right diameter, I think inside it might be a little bit small, a bit too tight for the bar to go through. I've now put a tool in that it's got an offset on it, so that I can cut in behind the steel. I've just got to make sure I don't break through the back edge, but no, it's just to clear the rubber and make sure we can get the clearance inside. So here we have all 4 items finished and ready to go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a bit short this time, but a little bit tricky in places. Because the rubber didn't want to cut the same as the steel, but I managed to get around it in the end. So yeah, it was okay. Not a bad little job. So that's all ready to go out to the client now. I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. So please look out for more videos in the future. Thank you. Goodbye.